Hello, guys.
What's up? Welcome back to Unstable.
What episode is this? 9?
Only 9?
Yeah. Well, that's 9 weeks.
Feels like longer.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't
been like
it?
it's been over 2 months.
I know, but it feels like, I don't know, I feel like we've been doing this for so long now. Well, it has. I know it hasn't been that long.
We just spent the last weekend at Coachella.
It was so wild. We went with guests.
So crazy.
We went with guests. It was so good. It was so
with
good.
guests?
Yes. With Guest Compound, the jeans. Guest jeans, that's.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
No, yeah, it was so good. We had an amazing time. Doja, yeah, we saw all of that.
Jojo was there?
Doja.
Oh yes,
Jeez.
Doja.
Lana, we saw everyone.
Lana
Yes.
was Billie Eilish came out. We were front row.
Will Smith?
Will Smith.
I saw that.
Wait, really? Will Smith?
Yes, for real though.
Like Will Smith?
No,
like,
for real. He was like in a Men in Black. Like he was doing like a Men in Black performance.
like father Will
Like
Smith.
Will Smith.
Or do you
was
mean
there.
Jaden Smith? No, Will Smith was there.
Will Smith. I know who Jaden Smith is. It was Will Smith.
It's kind of a random
No,
pop-up.
I know because when I saw it on TikTok, I was like, because even the girl she posted, and she was like, things I didn't expect to see at Coachella this weekend, and it was Will Smith, and I was like,
That's so funny.
because that was like the first video I saw. Like I thought that would be more talked about
Yeah.
if Will Smith was performing, because like he's not like
Yeah.
a performer that's usually.
He
like,
has made good music,
He
though.
does make good music. He has a good voice, but like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously
Obviously.
we did not go to Coachella.
we.
But one thing I do love about this time of the year, this Coachella season, is rating the outfits.
Oh my God! Do you have fits?
I have, yeah,
Screenshotted?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay, I didn't know we were doing this. I'm excited.
I guess.
I
I guess I was just gonna talk to you, but I guess that's like kind of smart to do that. Just like
No,
pull it
it
up
is.
and like show you.
Honestly, no, because I will say, going through everyone's like just seeing the main like TikTok. Everyone's TikTok is different, but like seeing the main like TikTok girlies that are on my page. The fits were all either, sorry to say, the same thing.
No,
was all
wasn't
either
this
the same
year?
thing.
A lot of people didn't go off, and that's
They
fine
didn't
if you
go
want to do
off.
basic. But like, I feel like Coachella is an excuse to like go a little crazy and
I
do
just feel
something
like I
cute.
saw a lot of the same outfits in different colors. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean? On
yeah.
just like copied and pasted.
I will say off the bat, Charlie D'Amelio had my favorite fits. Like they
I
were
did see
exact
her
all
fits.
3 days with fits I would wear.
I only saw one of her days. I only saw one of her days.
Was it her day one?
It was her black one. Yeah, that
Yes.
one. I like that one. That
so
was cute. That was
The
cute.
layered with the white and
yeah,
the black.
I like the black and white layered. It was cute.
Yeah. The long
But-
hair with the little. But her third day?
Because seeing Coachella over the years, it's like this year just I don't know. It wasn't the same. The outfits
It
were
wasn't
not the same.
like bring back 2016 Vanessa Hudgens Coachella. Like that's like
these outfits,
where it was at.
I don't know.
Yeah, her second day was cute too. It was like a see-through white dress with like black little hearts, black underwear underneath, and like black combat boots. It was really cute.
No, that's cute. But
But-
you see, that's not Coachella to me. Sorry. That's not.
Really? I
Really,
think
don't
it
think
is.
that's Coachella.
I think Coachella like
Is it? I don't know. I feel like you could do more. Like I see her wearing that to
You
like a
could
dinner.
do
you know what I mean?
more.
Like she could wear that anywhere else.
you
like
could, but it reminds me of like just like the way the knitted white dress like it reminds me of Vanessa Hudgens. But she did like a little more edgy version.
I just saw a lot of the same things and I was like, well, this isn't original.
Like
Day 2, I saw like 4 different girls like in a row pull up with like the little scarf hoodie thingy. It was like 4 of them all wore it. Like, and I get it. That always happens. Like, I'm not saying anything about that. It was just funny that everyone was wearing that on the same day. Like, they all chose to pick that for their Day 2 outfit. So I was like, oh, I'm just seeing the same thing. And it's just like, I just want something different.
Sabrina Carpenter had a good
The
outfit
thing is,
too.
she was a performer, so it's like, I don't count her. I'm talking about the influencers.
No,
who
but
go
they
and,
have to have good fits too.
Oh,
They
yeah. I
have
feel like the
to.
celebs always have better fits because,
'Cause-
like, they have a bigger budget of people styling them.
Yeah.
Like, their fits are going to be better.
Tara Yummy's. I remember her first fit.
I saw her first
The first
fit. I
fit
liked her
with the
first fit.
black and the
Yeah.
yeah, loved her fit too.
I liked her fits, but I also saw them on other people too in a different color. So I was just like, that's why I
Really?
was like, yes.
I didn't see that. I didn't see any
did too.
duplicates.
Like, it was the same like shorts with those like, you know what I mean? Like I saw the same belts on like 4 different girls. The same like, it's just pissing me off. I'm like, why can't? And I get it. They're all getting it from the same brands. Like, you know, they're all getting sent the same things. But like,
Oh, you think it's like brand deals?
oh, I know 100% because one of the girls said like the brand sent this with this. and the
Wait, is
belt.
this
So
the Tara Yummy? She wasn't wearing a belt.
no, I'm not talking about that outfit. Not from that day. That day was
Oh,
cute. That was
this
Luana
is
day.
this. Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
was the Luana day. A lot of the girls were wearing the
Okay,
bows and the
bows.
stuff.
Simply as they should.
Yeah, no.
Is this the one that's something that you've seen?
Yes, because another girl had like the same kind of shorts. And,
The
like,
red fit Tara Yummy.
Yeah, but it wasn't red. It wasn't the same color. I'm saying it was in different colors, but those same kind of shorts. But do you know what belt I'm talking about? It's the gold big one, the coin.
No, oh yes, yes, I know exactly what you're
did you
talking
see
about.
it on,
I
like, a
saw,
few people?
I saw that one influencer, Noah something. I think he was wearing it with. He kind of looked like a Greek, like fucking.
Greek goddess.
I personally did not like the fit.
Okay.
I could tell like they were trying to do like a back in the day Coachella thing, but I just personally did not like that fit. I think Noah Miller is the name. I don't know, but
I know Reagan
I think
wore
they
it.
were wearing.
Reagan wore it on day 2.
I don't know who Reagan
Zoe
is.
Fish wore it. I saw her wear it on one of the days.
It's funny because New Yorkers and like wear that all the time, like that belt with like a.
But like I know
exactly.
I remember seeing one of the girls get ready with me, and she was saying how
everyone's
she got
wearing
it. No, she got it from the company. So I know
so
a lot
that's
of
why.
I know a lot of influencers probably got it, but it's just like, why can't they send different things to the girl? Like, I don't understand why do you want to send the same thing so everyone's wearing the same stuff? Like, get more rave things and like send it out.
Right.
So all the girls are not showing up in the same outfit. That seems so silly.
No,
to me.
or like send it's
different colors.
But you know what?
Different.
They
like,
do it because they're wearing it, and now people are gonna see like, oh, that's what's in, and then that's how they get sold. You know how it is.
I hate how it is.
Last fit that I'm gonna mention that I was like, geez, this is so bad. Kendall Jenner's.
I didn't see any of her fits.
I'm gonna pull up a picture. All I saw was one of her days, and I was like, I mean, I guess maybe because you don't want to be noticed, but that's wild. Because, like, that's just embarrassing to wear to Coachella. You're going to get noticed. Like, what do you mean?
I was about to say, you're going to get pics. Like, you're going to get pictures taken of you anyway, so might as well look good.
Exactly.
Like, look.
It's literally.
Why does she look like she's going to get like a coffee and a bagel in
That's
New
what
York?
I was gonna say. Going to the bodega.
She looks like she's going to the bodega. Why is she dressed like this?
I don't know.
First of all,
I think it's just to be a low profile, but it's like
with the 30 security men.
Then don't go to Coachella.
There's literally 30 security guards around.
Right,
What do you
exactly.
mean low key?
Yeah,
Nothing about me.
I was just like, what? Like they really gave up this year, huh?
No, because I saw a lot of like celebrities.
What do you think about
dressed like hat?
What do you think about Billy's?
I didn't like any of Billy's fits.
I don't like it. That's the only one I seen. I didn't see her other fits. Like I've seen better. Like the socks.
I don't know if it's been on your For You page. You know how like the thrift shop song is coming back.
I didn't know it's
granddad's clothes. That's what this is giving. I wear your granddad's clothes. Like this is literally my grandfather's clothes. Like what are you doing? Those socks.
And like the button down didn't even match. Like it's just nothing matched. It just looked
it's
like you put a bunch of
Adam Sandler, but this is not the place. You're going like dress.
The only thing I would say, the only like mostly good fits I've seen were people that are not like big influencers, just people that like I've seen. If you search up like Coachella fits, like people getting ready, because it's like normal. It's like just I wonder if this is this year. It should be. If this is it's so basic.
No, Tana did
she looks good.
She did dress casual. She wore something else one of the other days with like
this is the thing. I like that first skirt she's wearing. Like I like that skirt.
No, yeah, it's a cute skirt.
And you could have used that to make a Coachella
with
fit.
the white
beater
and then the black boots. It's like throwing me off.
Yeah,
it's all 3 different colors. It is just like I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't know. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But I think it's because she's sober this year.
Is this? Oh, really?
This is her first year sober. Well, I don't know. If
at Coachella?
Yeah.
Specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially, yeah.
Interesting.
Because I saw her I saw like a clip pop up on TikTok saying that she said that she might end up drinking. I don't know if she did. It wasn't. Like, none of the people were,
it just wasn't hitting. Like,
a lot of people were just like, because I also saw a lot of the influencers, they were just wearing whatever brand brought them to Coachella. They were wearing their merch to like the events because they were going to
they've always done that, but they still could make it good.
They still had other outfits for the day, and they would just put that on top to go into the event, take a picture, and then
do you know
what I mean? Like they would still wear an outfit.
Wait, hold up. Jeff Bezos went to Coachella. Let me find this.
You're sick.
Let's see his fit. Did y'all see Jeff Bezos' fit at Coachella? That's so funny.
No one even knew, I bet.
Yeah, honestly, when I try to think of it, what does he even look like? Wait, I think I do. Bald white guy.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
yeah.
I would just picture white man.
He was this day, I don't know what day it was, he was rocking a denim on denim. Jeff Bezos is scary looking. Like, it's so uncanny.
I think,
Uncanny
like,
Valley? Is that what they call
Musk, all of them people, like, they all kind of scare me.
it? I know, like, they
all
don't
just
look like
creepy.
real people. They just look...
Because I think, like, when people, like, are just so into computers, they, like, just, their eyes are so focused, and, like, they don't look like a real person.
That's what I'm saying, like, they don't look real.
They look like AI.
They do. They look AI generated.
Maybe they aren't real. What if he was able to, like, make an AI hologram that's just, it acts like it's him outside. He's sitting at home behind the computer.
I've seen those theories.
Like, he'd be the one to do it. Elon Musk, like, those would be the ones who could do it, and we would just not know.
I'm pretty sure Elon Musk already started a trial on, like, something with, like, brain control. I don't know. I think it was a hologram thing. I think it was. I was watching a YouTube video on it. On, like, the growth of AI, and it's like people were arguing because they're like, how are you allowed to do that? Like, you can't put things in people's, like, putting things in people's brains. And the fact that it, like, went on, they already started the trial. Brain chip, that's what it was. Neuralink, it's an implant, and what it does, it registers brain activity and sends it over to a device.
What?
It's the first product called telepathy, which allow people to control their phones or computers just by thinking.
I don't like that.
That's what Elon Musk has started.
I don't like that at all.
It's being tested on humans.
That's
like, what the heck?
Like, why do we have to do all this? Like, maybe this is a wild thing to say, but, like, they need to be put into, like, a chamber and locked away. Elon Musk and them. And, like,
but some people believe, like, that's the future for us to survive longer. Like, that's why they're doing it. It's kind of crazy.
But that's not natural, bro. Like, we can't start, like, tweaking with things. We're not God. Man is not God. You can't just start tweaking with the human body like that. That's not normal.
It's really scary. Like, I personally would not want to be
That's
chipped.
not okay. I don't like that.
Because also it's like they're just doing trials. Like, I know it's obviously not for the public because they have to do long-term effects. So you have to have surgery and be like...
Those people are literally just signing away just to see if it'll work.
Yeah.
Whoever's, like, letting them happen. Crazy. Like, that's wild. Would you ever let someone test something on you like that?
Hell no.
Like, I don't want to be a guinea pig.
No.
That's freaking wild.
Mm-mm.
I wonder, like, obviously they'd pay you, but, like, it has to be a ridiculous amount of money for someone to say yes.
Yeah, because, like what if you died immediately?
But, like, then you don't get money. So it's like, what's the point of someone paying? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, it's a risk.
It's such a risk because, like, you get no money, then you just...
It's actually insane.
Like, I get the, like, random studies where it's, like, you can't get harmed, like, and you can do a random study, like a sleep study, or there's other things that you can go trial for, but, like,
I would love to see the type of people who want to do that. I wonder if
like,
Elon Musk is doing it on himself, but he just hasn't said it.
Hell no. He's not doing it on himself.
Really? He's a crazy person.
Really? I feel like I think they'd pay homeless people to do it.
Oh my gosh.
No, but that's what
that sense,
type
though.
of person
That makes
does.
sense.
When, like, people are that rich, elitist, they use homeless people, and they're like, I'll give you this amount of money, and a homeless person is going to do it for that amount of money. They don't...
Yeah.
To them, it's like, I either die on the street or I get rich.
Yeah.
And it's Elon Musk. He's a smart guy. Like, it could probably work. The fact that it's by Elon Musk, that probably would make them be like, okay, it'd probably work.
I follow him on Twitter, and his tweets are so freaking funny, because he tweets like as if he's not Elon Musk. Have you ever heard of those things and how, like, what is it called? A cuck chair?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So basically, I think it's like a disgusting thing. It's like, I think it's something chair. And it's like when they and hotel rooms always have it, and they put the chair in the corner that's always facing the bed. And it's like a bad thing because I guess, like, perverts.
That's where they
sit and watch people. Yeah. So, like...
People like kook chair?
Kook chair? Is that what it's called?
Oh, I don't know.
It's
I'm just
something
guessing,
with
like,
a C.
Kook is like cuckoo.
I don't know. It's something with a C chair. And, you know, like, I just
yeah.
came upon this and I was just like, oh, that's kind of freaky. And people, there was like a post that was like, why is this chair always in hotel rooms? Like, why do they always have that? There's always that one chair facing the bed. Like, that's weird.
That's so wild.
And
I never thought of it like
someone made like a meme post of it, and it's like, I've always like this chair is always in the hotel or something. And Elon Musk posted the meme and put, always been wondering this. Like, and it's just like
he thinks about the same
things. He thinks about the same things that we think about, which is so funny. And it's just it's so, I don't know why it's funny, because it's Elon Musk, and he just tweets like
as if. Of course it's funny, because he's literally like, he's really smart. So
he's like this millionaire that's
like,
with this highest IQ, and like it's just crazy. So I thought it was so funny. But I also like saw other things about that chair, and apparently I think it was the TV show Bluey. Like,
I never watched it.
It was like, it's a little kids show, but I guess they had a chair.
They
had one of those chairs in like one of the scenes. I don't know if it was Bluey or some other kids show, and they had to like take the show down, or someone got fired.
No, because can we talk about? Remember, you just sent it to me on a flashback, like Snapchat flashback, when we watched the what was it, Baby movie? Is that what it's called?
Boss Baby.
Boss Baby. We watched Boss Baby in like high school, just like, just for giggles and stuff. We were just watching it, and then like, if you've seen it, you know the line where it's like, I want you to suck on this pacifier. And he's just like,
no, it's literally such adult humor, but it's actually kind of sick, though. It's sick. Because it's a kid.
It's for children. Like, and I get their aging, so the parents have something to enjoy while they're sitting there with their kid. I get it.
But that was watching it, we were like whoa.
Like, I was like, I wouldn't let my kid watch this.
Because when I saw that on my flashback, I was like, I still cannot believe.
It's sicker watching it now, because I'm like,
I cannot believe that they like had that in the movie. I'm like shocked, actually, that was allowed. They said
and parents were like loving it for their kids too, like loved putting it on.
I mean, I guess because like the kids don't understand it, but it's
but like sick. To a degree, they know it's funny. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they know what's funny about it. Like, kids aren't as stupid.
Yeah,
like when we were talking about like, we knew it was bad watching those inappropriate jokes on Nickelodeon. Like, we knew it was
in the back of our minds,
and we didn't want our parents to see us watching it because we knew they would think it's inappropriate, but we didn't know why it was that inappropriate. Yeah, but like, it felt bad to us.
Yeah, and then later on, you're like, oh,
that was really gross.
This is really weird.
That's really gross.
No, literally, that's exactly.
Because like, I don't get it.
It's on a lot of kids shows. It's
and
like there's these like
men
hidden things.
It's men creating a show. It's always men that are the directors, the creators. So when I was in Florida, I was visiting my family for like the end of Ramadan, like the last few days, and then for Eid, I was spending it there. And they had like a whole event at the mosque where like it was like a little potluck. Everyone was going to bring a dish. So my mom asked if I wanted to make tiramisu. So we make the tiramisu the day before, we put it in the freezer, and then
I've been craving.
My tiramisu is different, and I'm so mad about. I'm gonna tell you what happened, because like, I'm mad that this happened because the tiramisu wasn't the best for the people. Do you know what I mean? So you're supposed to take the tiramisu out like a few hours because we leave it in the freezer, so it needs to defrost fully. So it needs to be pulled out like 3-4 hours before. We always pull it out early in the morning. We were gonna leave at like 10:30. Mm-hmm. We had my brother and his daughter with us, so like, whenever my niece is there, we were just so distracted with her and like making sure like we just get out of the house, like get everything, I feel like it's different when there's a kid in the house. Like, it just makes the morning
always. It's chaotic.
Chaotic, yeah. So we were just so focused on her that we forgot the tiramisu. And we did not realize till we got to the mosque and I saw everyone putting the food, and I looked at my mom and I was like, we didn't bring the tiramisu.
Wait, was it in the freezer?
It was in the freezer at the house, and the house is 30 minutes from the mosque. It's not like a quick drive. It's 30 minutes. So I was like, I'm like, I want to go back and get it. Like, I did not make that for no reason. First of all, and we told people, like, we talked about it with them, and they're like, oh my god, tiramisu. I was like, okay. So it's like, I feel bad that we just didn't bring it.
No, yeah, especially since we talked about it.
We talked about it. Like, that's so embarrassing. So my aunt was like, I'll go with you. Let's go. So we went. Mind you, I'm wearing heels, like high heels that I don't usually wear heels all that often. So it's like, and I'm driving, so I'm trying to drive fast. I cut a good like 8 minutes off the drive on the way home. Like, it said what time we're getting home, and we got home 8 minutes before that. We were like out of the house quick, grabbed the tiramisu, and once we're driving back to the mosque, there was this straight road that we were on, and this other car was like kind of racing, and you know how I get when someone, like, I can tell, you can just tell when someone's trying to get faster than you. So it's like, it's just like, I can't not do it.
Hidaya!
It's sickness. It's literally a sickness. Like, I don't know what it is.
With your aunt in the car?
She is worse than me. She loves it. She drives so fast. She's literally like, yeah. Like, she's a driver. She drives a Corvette.
Oh,
she likes to drive fast, so like she appreciated it. But it was a 2-lane road. We're literally neck and neck. So like we're together, and there's this thick metal pole in the middle of my lane. And it's kind of slanted in my lane, and there's this much space off to the side of like my lane, like on the other side of the car's on this side. And I'm driving so fast, by the time I see it, I couldn't stop. I can't go into the next lane because he's next to me. I don't know how I didn't hit it, because I literally turned the car into that small little patch, because it would have popped all the tires.
What kind of pole was this?
I don't know, but it was a square shape, but it was like hollowed on one side, but all 3 sides were there. So it was like,
Oh, so maybe like a stop sign or something?
Maybe it was a stop sign pole, but it was thick. That would have definitely popped the car. I felt like it would have flipped the car, to be honest.
Depending how fast you're going.
I was going pretty fast. I had to go around it. I was literally
Were other cars, did you see any other cars go over it or anything?
No, because by that point, there was the cars behind us were so far back, because we sped off and we were racing. So all the cars were so far behind us that by the time we were on a curve, I couldn't see the cars back there, but that was it gave me I drove slow the rest of the time, but
yeah, you got to be careful while you're driving.
Because I had 2 bad things. The other bad thing, bro, we went to go pick up my dad from the airport Eid day. It was the same day. Oh my goodness. Really? I didn't even realize it was the exact same day. It was the same day. My dad came back Eid day, so he didn't spend Eid day with us. But his flight was at night. We go to the airport. We pick him up. I'm driving us back home. We're on a 3-lane, state road. It wasn't a highway, but it was a 3-lane state road.
Yeah, in Florida, those roads.
Yeah. It's just... Yeah. There's cars all around me. There's, we're all there. It's not an empty road right now. It's all packed. There's a bunch of cars. I hear the fastest engine approaching, and I just see a light in the rear view mirror, and it's coming so fast. It was a motorcycle. He zoomed through, but in this tiny section, it made me feel like a car was coming through, and I was about to let it hit us because I didn't know where to go. There was nowhere for me to go, so I'm literally just driving faster, and I'm just and he zooms past, and literally all my parents and I were just it scared us. Because how fast he came in between cars. He came in between me and another car that were very close together. Me and this other car were not that far, and he very with so much speed through us that the noise was so loud it felt like another car passing.
That's scary.
My heart dropped, for so long. It was
for him too.
I don't know why he did that. That's so risky.
Because it's already risky to drive a motorcycle, so that being reckless on top of it is just.
It's what if I.
Yeah.
What if anyone
just did a little turn.
What if I didn't realize what you were doing because it was so dark? I could just see a headlight approaching super fast. What if I didn't realize how close you were and my car hit you, bro?
Yeah.
You would have knocked off. You would have flown off.
No, my dad always says about people who speed, it's how important it is where you're going. Is the rush really that worth it when an extra getting home 5 minutes early is it really that important? Because it's just so stupid.
That made my heart my heart's beating thinking about it because I remember I genuinely thought a car was passing. I was driving.
Oh shit.
And I genuinely thought it was a car trying to fit between me and this other car, so I was just gonna let it run through me.
Right, you gotta be stupid.
I was if you're trying to go.
They had to be going fast if you heard the engine.
The motorcycle engine was so loud, and the thing is he was going so fast that I could feel it. You know when a car drives by you so quickly you feel it in your vehicle?
Yeah.
It was that fast that we felt it, and that's what startled all of us because we're what the hell are you doing right now? But Eid day was also. I just have so many stories from Eid day because it was it's always a long day on Eid, bro. No, it was the dinner part. Family dinners on Eid are always so there's so much that happens. And I didn't tell you.
Gossiping.
And I didn't tell you. No, it wasn't gossip, bro. It's what happened. So prior, we were trying to figure out what to do because we had my niece with us and we wanted to make sure she enjoyed herself. Mm-hmm. We were thinking about doing a picnic day, go to a park, take burgers there, So that way she can kind of run around because she's not going to want to sit in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Do that.
Smart.
That's what I said.
They didn't listen to you.
All my aunts were like, and yes, I do agree. Florida, it's hot. We all wear hijab. We all wear scarves, long sleeves. It's hotter. I get it. They don't want to sit in the sun. My mom was trying to tell them, we'll sit under the shade. It's kind of windy. Like, Orlando was still really nice.
I was going to say, it's been nice out in Florida right now.
It might not be that bad. They were like, kind of iffy about it. They didn't mind, but then one of my aunts, because I had mentioned Red Lobster to my mom. I was like, I haven't been there so long. I don't know why I've been craving, like, the bread. And then my aunt was like, they have good bread, bro. They're biscuits. Slap your mama for one of those, literally. But...
That's wild. That's wild. I'm sorry.
When my mom was telling my aunt one of the plans, she was like, I don't know why I've been craving like Olive Garden or Red Lobster. I was like, oh, Red Lobster. I was just saying that. And I was like, okay. And then we run it by my brother. And he's like, she might. Like, Red Lobster is usually empty. In like
that's true. Like, I feel like no one goes there anymore.
No one would care if like a little girl is walking back and forth.
Yeah.
And we were right. Like, it was fine. But we get there.
Packed.
No, it's not.
Oh.
But there's only one server on the shift. So we got there. We're 8 people. Mm-hmm. So when we get in there, we're sitting down waiting for the table. Another couple comes in of 2, and I hear the hostess tell them it's going to be 10 minutes, and they're like, "Why?" And first of all, I was like, 10 minutes is not that long. Why are you asking them why? That's like, I don't know. That was kind of rude to me.
That's
like,
wild.
Why? So she goes, "We have one server." 5 tables sat, and this party of 8 just walked in. And I was like, period. Literally, like, what else do you want her to say?
Yeah.
So I heard that, and when we sat down, after the waitress came over, greeted us, I told them, I was like, she's the only one on schedule, tip her. Like, make sure you tip well.
Yeah.
She's the only server right now.
What happened?
Okay, so we are a big group. Things were taking long. I give it that. They first of all, my aunt and uncle were sharing a salad, and then one of them, the dressing came late, and then they asked for more dressing, and she literally brought it, after the pasta got brought out, and they were like, well, we're already done, and I was just like, just say thank you, just take it, it's whatever. She was busy. She's one girl with all these tables, there's other customers too. So, all that happened, and then she asked, she was like, are we all going to do, separate bills? One of my aunts was separate bills. And I was like, why are you making it more difficult? You guys are choosing every step that people use to, one bill is fine. We can discuss it later. You could do that option, but you're choosing to make her bring out, 4 or 5 bills.
Right.
Okay. So and that's just, I can't go out with people who act like this.
I
refuse.
Because it's so hard. It's embarrassing.
I refuse to go to dinner. I'm not going to dinner with people like this. That's because I feel like I have to apologize more for you.
Right.
And I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's not how I want to spend my dinner. But then, because we all, got, our own bill. Everyone's bill was, relatively, cheaper. Mm-hmm. My uncle and aunts was, 20-something or whatever. And as we're leaving, the girl brings out, she was like, there was 60 cents left. Do you want it back? And my aunt was like, no, there was another $1 in there, but keep it as your tip. And I look at my mom and I was like, did she tip her $1.60?
Or technically 60.
60 basically. Because I don't think there was another $1, bro. A server's not lying about $1.
Cents.
She's not trying to pocket this $1 from you. She's not lying.
Jeez.
And and I was just like, are you serious? I didn't even process it. It was happening as we were walking out. So I didn't process it till I got to the door. And I looked at my mom and I'm like, wait, did I hear that? Yeah. And my mom was like, I think.
Unless they paid.
No, she paid in cash. In cash. So I was just and I looked at them. I was like, I don't know why I even bothered saying it to begin with. Because I told you guys something. Because I'm just trying, they always say that, things, because you grew up here, I'm trying to tell you the things I know.
It's just, common sense. I don't know. It's just.
No, because in, when you go to Pakistani restaurants and stuff, they'll either add the tip on without telling you, mm-hmm. or they do try to get more of a tip out of you. that's so, I feel like my aunt, my family, they have that in the back of their head. I'm like, but in American culture, it's not like that.
No one's forcing you, but she was a good server. And
but it's like, also, the thing is, it's like, these servers are only making, like, they live off tips.
Yeah.
Like, they really do. So it's like, and yeah, it sucks that it's our job to, like, pay the servers. Like, the restaurant should be paying them properly.
No, yeah, exactly.
But we don't live like that.
Yeah.
Like, they are trying their hardest. If they're the only one scheduled, they're giving as much as they can give.
Right.
It's rude to, like, not tip.
Yeah.
Even when we go to a place just for dessert, we tip properly.
And also, it's like, I don't know how much her meal was, but, like, it's relatively cheap. So, like, it's not like you need to tip crazy.
But it's also, it's like, if you got, like, a cheap meal, it's like, does it hurt to throw a 5 on it? Like,
right.
If you
just
didn't
throw
really
a
pay much, like,
exactly. No, I hate that when I'm with people that are just like unaware, and it's like,
and it's
embarrassing, and I have to like mouth sorry.
And it's more awkward when it's your family. Yeah. It's not like you're out with friends. It's your family.
It just feels embarrassing.
Like,
it just
this
feels
is how the adults are acting. Like, come on, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
To this 20-year-old girl.
Yeah.
No, because I feel like it's, me and Brie have been trying, because I was away in Florida, it was easier for us to not talk about everything. Like, we were just, like, keeping things to ourselves to save to talk about here. Because, like, we live together, so, like, we end up saying things throughout the day all the time.
Exactly.
Like,
we talk to each other all the time, but
so
it's kind of hard because sometimes something happens and it's like, ugh. Like, yeah, now that
like,
you're
I didn't
away,
tell you any of the stuff that, like, happened, because I was just like, okay, I'll hold on to it.
Instead of texting you immediately, like, oh my God, you won't believe what I just saw. Like,
no, because if I was at the lunch and I could have texted you, I would have been like, you will not believe what just happened.
Exactly.
What?
No, yeah, because one of the things I wanted to, like, text you and be like, look at this lady. Oh, I should have taken a picture of this Karen.
Wait.
Bro, so it was bad. I literally, like, I was, like, kind of shocked, like, just, like, seeing that in front of my eyes. But anyways, our friend lives near the Bay Ridge area. I was getting my lashes done. And we were just walking around. We had time to kill before our appointment. And, like, that area in Bay Ridge, it's, like, there's a lot of Arab people.
Yeah.
Like,
they have a really big Arab community.
Yes, very big. And, like, that one guy that
The Akiway.
The
chocolate factory Akiway is down in Bay Ridge, and it's really good. It is so really good. They have so much good stuff.
The crepes.
They have a Knafa dish, like, that looks really good, but I want to eat it there.
No, yeah. Like, I would want to eat that there too. But no, yeah. Shout out to him.
They got good stuff.
It's good.
Everything
is good.
Lava cake good. Like, everything is really good. We've tried a few stuff.
We've tried
a few stuff.
We have the waffles.
We're sick.
It's good.
No, but, like, we're sick.
You know how, like, there's, like, stickers on, like, the lampposts and, like, just, like, whatever things on the lamppost. There was, like, a green box. I don't know what it was, but that's just, there's a bunch of them in New York. I don't know. So there was a sticker that said Free Palestine, and this Karen lady had, like, a tool, and she was pissed. She was scraping it off. She was just going crazy scraping it off. And me and Kayla walked by, and, like, I could not believe, like,
she's lucky I wasn't with you guys, because I would have actually stopped her and been like, what are you doing?
As we were walking, I just looked at her and shouted, Free Palestine, though. And then, like, me and Kayla were in the middle, like, talking about something, too. And it kind of, like, you know, when you, like, are shocked about something and you get, like, you're quiet, like, quiet because you're like, what did I just see?
Yeah, like, what?
But it was just, like, and Kayla was saying, like, the fact that, like, you took the time out, you're taking the time out of your day to freaking remove a sticker.
Because it's hateful. It's like pure hatred in their heart.
It's like that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's hatred in their heart. Because
it's so sick. I was just like, wow. Like, you can't just leave a little sticker. And she was trying like, she had a whole tool. Like, she was probably walking around the neighborhood.
In Bay Ridge especially.
Is actually wild. I was just like, I don't know.
So lucky I wasn't there. No, because
it
takes everything.
I know you would have been pissed.
And I know you're not supposed to interact. Like, I know you're not supposed to interact. I know you're not supposed to give them a reaction.
There's no point. Because that's what they want.
I know. But it literally takes everything in me not to be like, what are you doing? Like, just call me like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Say, like, literally, like, tell me what you're doing. Like, explain yourself to me because I'm confused.
No.
Like, I'll literally act dumb to you. Like,
yeah.
Because I want you to see how stupid you are right now because it's unnecessary.
Ridiculous. And
like,
I just could not believe broad daylight. Because we're lucky and, like, New York in a lot of ways is very progressive.
Yeah, it is. The word. It is.
When most of the time when we see people, it's people protesting for Palestine.
Yes, 90% of the people are for it here. It's a very small percentage that is like, because New York is like, it is very mixed. It's very mixed, so that there is a good majority.
Exactly. But that's why I was so shocked. I was like, that's like the first time I seen it in front of my face.
Like, there was a reason I wasn't there with you, because I wouldn't be able to like bite my tongue. I can't.
Yeah.
It's like, it pisses me off.
Right.
From a community, he's gonna put it right back up, babe. Like,
right.
You're wasting your time.
It was wild. We also had the eclipse happen.
Oh,
while you were gone.
No, because I was so upset when I realized Florida was not getting a good like sight. Like, we weren't gonna have like a good show. I was so angry. I was so angry.
It's still really pretty though.
No, it wasn't, and also because I didn't realize how everyone was taking their pictures. I didn't realize that we were all going to take our pictures through the thing.
Yeah, you have to take it because your phone won't capture it. You had to put the glasses.
Yeah, so you know what I was doing? I was literally putting the glasses on my eyes, looking up, and putting my phone where I would black out in the thing, so I couldn't see the moon in my vision. I was like, okay, I'm above it, and I would just click it.
Yeah, no.
Well, I didn't know. Like,
it's okay.
See, if I was in New York, Brie would have told me how to do it. I would have told you, and then I wouldn't have taken dumb photos.
Yeah.
My photos still look good, though.
You see, that's the thing, because, like, Florida, I think it was, like, 53%, like, where you were in Florida. And here in New York, it was 9%. So I was excited, because the last time I saw the solar eclipse, I was in Florida, too, and, like, Florida's just, like, away from that line. And I was like, oh, 90%, it's going to be good. Like, I don't know. It still was not as good as some people that were on, like, upstate New York was on the line of, like, totality, and it like the full circle is crazy. Like, mine was still like almost covered, but it didn't look as cool. Like, I was disappointed by the 90%, but it was still really cool.
It is cool.
I also kept my glasses because it's cool looking at the sun with them.
No, because you were saying, and I want to go look, because I didn't like.
Yeah, tomorrow, like, just grab. I don't know. If you have yours,
I brought mine. I brought mine back. Because I was like, just in case, you never know what will happen.
It looks cool. So I remember looking at it before the eclipse started. I was like, wait, it's kind of cool to like actually be able to look at the sun.
No, because I only put them on at that point. And the thing is, that day in Florida was actually so hot. Because the whole time I was there, it was like nice weather. But that day of the solar eclipse, it was hot.
Well, yeah, because so I'm pretty sure the solar rays.
This is like the strongest.
Is hotter, I assume. I think so. We don't know, but we're just girls.
We don't have Florida education.
But yeah, obviously the world didn't end. Hee hee ha ha. But I
told you guys.
Karina texted me. Oh my god, I'm freaking out, Brie. I'm freaking out. The power went out. Like, bro, like, why are you freaking out? Like, obviously, like, the whole world. That's not what we were scared about. We were scared about literally like an outage in the whole world.
If my like power went out, I would have.
But she knew it was just her building.
Oh, see.
It was just funny. I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't respond much. I was like, OMG. But I don't know if you saw videos like people were saying like eclipse sickness.
Yes, people were getting sick after it.
I had a migraine after.
That's what they're talking about. I think they're talking about like sickness.
Yeah, like the migraines, nausea. I had.
Oh, I thought they meant like I saw people getting like fevers, like actually like in bed fever sick, Brie. Like.
Oh no, I did not see that.
Oh, that's what I saw.
If you Google eclipse sickness though, those were the side effects.
Interesting. It's probably because people sit out in the sun, staring at it for so freaking long, they get a little headache. Yeah. Like, that's probably what it is from.
I wonder if it's also like, I'm thinking like, I don't know how like the science is behind it with like the moon and the sun and like, I don't know, like the pressure and like energies, like how it affects us. Like, I don't know if that has to do with it too.
I don't know, because it's apparently not even good for your phone to like look directly at it. Like, to put your phone there like ruins your camera.
Yeah, I saw this one girl, her camera got ruined, and you know how you took it without the glasses.
I'm surprised.
You know how it makes a little reflection of the moon, but that's not where. Yeah. Obviously, the shining light is where it is, but it does that little reflection. This girl, her phone camera permanently has that little moon. But it's kind of cute. No, all the comments were like, wait, it's kind of cute. It's like you have a piece with you every day now.
But did you see how it also turned, like, I don't know if you noticed, because you were up on the roof, but, like, it cast a shadow from the trees.
I love that.
And it was, like, little crescents. All the leaves were little crescents.
Yes, and that's what I was saying is my favorite part about the eclipse, because I remember in Florida when we got out of school that day in 2017.
It looked better then. Like, it was more yellow in the sky. Like, it was, like... Do you know what I mean? Like the whole sky had this yellow haze to it. It kind of looked like fogged out how it looked in New York that one time, but obviously it wasn't fog.
Like, I don't remember that.
I don't know.
The sky, it did get darker. It did get darker because it was 90%, so it did get darker because I remember out of nowhere, like the room was fully like light. I think because also we had a sunny day in that day in New York, so the fact that like the sun went away, it was like a different kind of darkness though. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was just so cool. It felt like eerie. It just like felt like you're on drugs.
What would you know about that? You sick fuck. One of the other things I didn't get to tell you, and I wanted to so bad, bro, on my flight back, I swear it's the people I noticed at the gate are the people sitting around you. Has that ever happened to you?
No.
Like, that always seems to happen to me. It's the people I'll notice. They're always around me on my flight. And I'm always like, of course you're sitting there next to me. We made so much eye contact at the gate, and now you're sitting
like,
next
to me.
Like,
awkward.
It's always weird. But, so it was like, I got on my flight, and I noticed these people because they were carrying, like, a really, like, newbornish baby. And, like, I could tell it was, like, a couple, the baby, and her mom. Like, the wife's mom. And, like, it was, like, a young couple. Like, 20s, I'd say. Like, maybe late 20s, but they looked young to me.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how old they are for sure, but I'm guessing.
People be deceiving.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Okay. But, so, cause I noticed them because they, like, boarded the flight and early and stuff, and they were the seat right behind me. Like, they were the row right behind me when I got on the flight. Okay, so they're the only ones that are important to the story. We didn't even, like, get to moving yet. We were still on the ground, and that's why I was worried, because I was like, if this goes too far, it could, like, shut the whole flight off. Do you know what I mean? Like, if this, like, altercation gets too much, it could really get...
Wait, there was an altercation?
It wasn't, like, an altercation, but, like, nothing physical, obviously, but it was, like, the flight attendant was doing too much. She was pissing me off. I feel like she was low-key being racist.
The flight attendant?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This flight attendant was an older woman. I was also flying Spirit, so it's like, yes, we know it's a cheap flight. They treat you kind of like shit. It's kind of like when you're going to that restaurant and they're like, they get paid to treat you like shit. It's like that. Like, you know they don't care. And, like, how could they? They get paid nothing.
Yeah.
Whatever. She's an older woman, and the, like, husband is I'm on the aisle. He's right behind me. He's on his aisle seat. We had kind of started preparing, like, we were done, like, they had closed the door, we were about to start moving. He gets up real quick to go into his backpack above, and the lady comes and she's like, sir, you need to sit down, like, you need to sit down, like, you can't be standing up right now, we're trying to leave. And he's like, 1 second, like, I'm about to, like, I'm just grabbing my medication. He was like, it was time for his, he had to, like,
some people need medication, like, for the flight.
No, it was for blood clots. His wife said that later. So, like, she's doing too much, and then he sits down with his stuff, and she's like, are you okay, sir? And the wife goes, he's fine. He just needed his medication for his blood clots. Like, we're fine now. And then she was like, are we going to have a problem? The flight attendant. And I'm just like,
what?
And I'm listening to this, and I'm, like, looking at her, and I'm like, girl, you're doing way too much right now.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean we're gonna have a problem? Like, no one said anything.
What's the issue? No one's...
And then...
Like, why are you upset right now?
He was like, no, we're not gonna have a problem. Like, it's not that deep. Like, I'm just trying to get my medication. Yeah. And then she, like, stomps away off to the back. And he's, like, mumbling some things, and it was funny. But... because we all hate this woman now, so it's funny what he's saying. But, like... Another flight attendant comes, and she's like, is everything okay over here? Like, he's just trying to figure out what's happening.
Yeah, like, what's...
And she was like, and I hear the wife say, I don't know, but she's been coming for us since we got on the flight. So obviously something happened before I even got on, because they were the first ones with the baby, they got on first. So there obviously something happened before. She probably made a comment. Because, like... I'm
curious.
The family's black, and this is some old white woman. Like... She was giving she was being racist. Like, she was like, there was no reason, like, they were not doing anything.
Like, what's the issue, bro?
People get up literally all the time when they're not supposed to, and it's never that deep unless it's, like, you know what I mean?
And sometimes, and that's fine. They said, like, oh, we need to sit down, like, da-da-da-da. Okay, that's fine. She said that, and he grabbed it and sat down real quick. Yeah. Like...
It's not like he walked to the bathroom right past you and was like, no. Like, she's acting like he was doing, like, being like, no, I'm not going to sit down. Like,
right.
I'm going to stand right here. Like, that's when I get it. You need to, like, you can, like, go back and forth with the person. But, like, when they're not being rude and they're not really trying to do anything.
Yeah.
And the flight attendant's going back and forth with you, like, are we going to have a problem?
Ew.
I'd be like, now we are.
Ew.
Like, now we're like, what do you want to do?
You see, it has nothing to do with me, but I would want to say something.
I was literally sitting like this, and I was like, say something.
No, yeah.
I was like, keep talking, because I'm going to start filming you. I'm going to start filming you, man.
Oh, God. So after that, they didn't do anything.
After that, like, I could tell, like, every time she walked past us, she just gave us, like, side eyes when she came around, like, my area. Like, I could tell she was just
tense.
It was tense. Like, she was, you know. You're a flight attendant. Like, you're just, like, this is your job. Like, how are you guys that, like, I don't get it.
Right, like,
I don't get it.
Stick out your ass.
No, because he's like, and that's why you're not married. And I was like, I laughed a little. I did laugh out loud.
She had no ring?
He noticed. He noticed quite enough.
Sorry, Karen. Didn't something happen? Something happened when we left. Remember someone said something about our animals, that guy?
Yeah, that drunk man.
What did he say?
I was
thinking about it, but I don't know.
That was at LaGuardia. We were getting on the flight, and it was like the last flight of the night going out.
No, we got off. We were going through.
No, he said something, but he said something when we got on, and then he said something when we got off. The thing, though, I want to explain how he was talking.
Oh, yeah.
He got on the flight, and it was the last flight of the night going out, so, like, most of the people waiting there, they were drinking at the bar and eating. He had his cup in his hand, and the flight attendants were talking on the intercom, and the woman had a little Spanish accent, but it wasn't anything, like, that thick where you couldn't understand her.
No.
It wasn't thick. You could hear her clearly. And he was like, I can't understand what she's saying, like, talking to his wife, like, drunk as hell.
And I'm pretty sure the wife
was like, I can hear her. Like, you're just drunk.
Yeah.
And he goes, ha ha ha, chugs the rest of it, dumps the cup and
throws the cup.
And I'm like, great. We're sitting with him for the rest of the flight.
And he's being so loud.
He was being so loud and so, like, annoying. And then we get off the flight. He's right behind us. And he was like, oh, there was a cat on the flight the whole time? I didn't know they let us fly with anything, animals and stuff. And I'm literally thinking, we had to fly with you on the plane. Like, what's the difference? My cat didn't make a noise. You're literally drunk yapping the whole late-hour flight. Like, what's better? I don't understand why he's complaining.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Our cats were silent.
It's not like our cats are meowing, making noises, like...
He's the only one being loud. Oh, my gosh. So, I was just so pissed. It's like, really? Like, because I remember somebody else also said, I remember hearing them say, like, oh,
yeah, like, it's wild. One of the guys was
what saying, is this? Is this like something about...
Like a cargo trip?
No. It was something like, wow, like, 2 cats, like, they were on the plane with us. Like, this is why, I guess this is what you pay for taking Spirit. Like as if, like, other plane lines, like, don't have animals as well. And it's just, airline. Like, our cats, like, literally, you don't even know they're there. Like, it's just, I don't know. They was just being... And it's like, how are you... Like, I know you're not, like, you're talking about us, like, it's obviously, but, like, right now, like, we can hear you. Like, it's rude. It's just rude.
But it's wild if I turn around and say something. That's what I hate. It's wild if I turn around and say something. I'm being too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why can't I turn around and be like, shut up? Like, you're drunk.
Yeah.
You're drunk and annoying. Like, I don't understand why I had to sit next to you the whole flight. Because remember those girls who meowed at us?
Yeah, and recording us and laughing at us.
Because literally on the flight back, we were far apart. Like, we were not sitting together. And the girls, once we got up, that's when everyone realized our cats were there, because Moochie especially starts to meow when we land, because he can feel that we're done, and, like, he's like, get me out.
Ready to leave.
So he started, like, meowing a bit. And so everyone was like, oh, there's a cat. Like, everyone started looking to see where it was coming from, which is normal. That's fine.
And half of these girls, they were doing some spring break thing. Half of the girls were next to Hidaya, and the other half were... So they were, like, all talking to each other.
But they're literally Snapchatting each other, and I see them. First, I see one of the girls in front of Brie recording my direction. I'm like, whatever. Then I see the girl in front of me open Snapchat. It's me and Moochie, and I'm like, great. I'm just in there. I'm just in their group chat. I'm just in it. And then Brie gets off first because she's ahead. She's waiting for me. I come out. They're all standing in line. Meow. They're meowing at us.
They're meowing at us. And the thing is, they weren't, like, saying, like, oh, so cute. No. I think, like, I'm pretty sure they were talking
They were, like, taunting us.
They were taunting.
Like,
yeah, so it was, like, I didn't be, like, it wasn't, like, for me to be, like, like, it's right back. Like, I remember I was, like,
ew, like, why are you meowing at me? I don't understand that. This is what our society has come to. Like, we meow at people.
Yeah. Like, geez.
Like, that's not acceptable. That wasn't acceptable 20 years ago. I remember we busted out laughing because we were like, no way that happened.
Yeah.
Why is it always us? Like, why can't...
No, literally.
Like, we're not that special. We're not doing much.
Right.
We're literally just on the plane. Or maybe it's just because we're so beautiful. And they're jealous.
That's all it is.
Let's say that. No, because when I see girls whispering, I don't think like, ugh, they must be talking. I'm just like, you know what? They must be just saying like, she's so beautiful. Haters. Again, they thought we were beautiful.
Haters.
They thought our laughs were gorgeous, and they just wanted to be us.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Simply.
If you're watching this, that was for you. I think that's all we have in us for tonight.
Yeah. We just had to
get it off our chest.
We
needed to talk about it. We've been holding it for like a while. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Do all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye. You thought this was a body?
What is it?
You don't know what this is. Look at it harder.
Bree, it's a butt cheek.
No.
What is it?
Look closely. It's not a butt cheek.
Yes, it's a body. Are you trying to gaslight me into thinking that it's not a body with a feet?
It's not.
What is it?
You know what it is. Just look closely.
It's a butt cheek.
No, it's not.
It's a body, Bree. It's a nude. Yes, it is. Why are you gaslighting me?
Because it's fun.